Hello guys, TheHasax here, and welcome to another Let's Play of mine called The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And now, without further ado, let's just get into the intro. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Hyrule, surrounded by mountains and forests, legends told of an omnipotent and omniscient golden power that resided in a hidden land. Many people aggressively sought to enter the hidden golden land, but no one ever returned. One day, the evil power began to flow from the golden land. So the king commanded 7 wise men to seal the gate to the land of the golden power. That seal should have remained for all time. But when these events were obscured by the mist of time and became legend, a mysterious wizard known as Agnem came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule. Through evil magic, he began to make descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another. And the time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. And there we go. Now, I've already made a startup, so let's just take that one. The game just starts off in Link's bed, where he's just sleeping, and somebody starts talking to him. "Help me, please help me. I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Agnem has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Agnem has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me." Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by the morning. Don't leave the house. Whatever. Okay, one thing that's very important, not that these hearts, but in these parts there's 3 hearts each. I mean together. So you can get full health if you actually somehow get hurt. But it's actually very important that you get this chest. If you miss it, it is a good idea. That is the lamp. You'll see why it's important later. But the lamp is... yeah, well, you guys know what a lamp does. Light things up. But as you can see, we can't use it. Because we don't have any magic power. In the Game Boy Advance version, you start up with this magic power when you ever get it. And we're trying to get up here, and this guy says, Hey, you're not alone in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep." Well, screw you. I'll go in the back door. A little road here, a little width of the mega road. And then we see this. Why is there stone around a bush? Could it be? This bush is a religion? Well, let's pick their religion up. Ooh, I will. Girl land here. Goody. Help me. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Well, no shit, I already am in there. I know there's a hidden path from the outside of the castle to the garden inside. I'm in here, you dumb. Oh, Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus your power in the blade. Then release it using the secret technique handed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is Zelda's mom? Whatever. Anyway, now we have a sword and shield. As you can see, you just swing your sword in order to attack. That's very useful. But you can also see the shield. The direction it points at is actually very crucial, because the direction is where it can protect you. If you're using your shield like this, it protects you from your left. Right, sorry. And this way, it just protects you from the front. So it's actually very detailed that way. Very cool. And hit these two guards. Kill them. There we go. That was annoying. And there's a maximum power in these two pots, so you can use your lamp. You can use it to light up this one, so there's more light in that room. Although it's not necessary, you can clearly see. Even on the television, you should be able to see. Anyway, now that we have our sword, now we can also cut the bushes. You can see these two different guards here. There's one with a long sword and there's one only with a dagger. Longer swords is actually has a purpose other than it's a long sword, it hits more better. That's actually not the only reason. Because whenever you hit the sword itself, it deflects your attack. So be careful about that and hit them directly. Kinda like in Zelda 2, where you have to hit the upper part or the lower part where there isn't a shield. So it's the basic thing. And you can see I'm taking the road to the right. You can also take a road to the left that's identical. But excuse me, princess. I'm taking the right part because that's the one I'm always using. Don't know why. And you can see we are going down here on these stairs here. Come off. Okay. You can see some of the guys actually drops keys also, which is very useful for doors like these. And the map I just took there, it's just a map of carrying. To access the map, just press X. And here you have a map on the entire dungeon. You can see all those dark rooms, that's where I haven't been, and all those light rooms are where I have been. You can also see the blinking dot is where Link is. So that's useful that way. Okay, we'll just continue down the road. And let's play Sparta. You can also pick these pots up and hit them at the enemies. They will instantly die, because it's actually twice as powerful as your sword. Actually more than that, they are just as powerful as the strongest sword in the game. As you can see, as you could just see, my sword just my pot just disappeared. That's kind of weird saying my pot disappeared. Oh, die. Kinda wish you could do some straight attacks, because the swinging thing is actually bad sometimes when the enemies have defenses things or something. Ah, like these with the long sword. As you can just see, this room, all the doors were closed, and they only open whenever I killed that enemy. Some rooms are like that, where you actually finished, where you're inside some trap rooms or something similar, where you actually have to complete a specific object. It can be beating all enemies, turning on a switch. I can't speak right now. Find a switch and press it, and things like that. But as you can just see, I also got a boomerang. I'll show you what the boomerang does. Just go into your menu. By pressing start, you can see all your status too. On the Y green bar, you just select over to your boomerang. Don't press anything when you're on it, because that's a bad idea. But it's just selecting like that. And you use it by pressing Y. Why? Because it's Y. You can see here what it does to enemies. You first of all hit them and immobilize them too. It will only hurt enemies that is pretty weak, like bears and rats and such things. That one, as you can just see his attacks, show you again. That way, the attack can be very annoying sometimes. So just hit him with 2 pots, and we'll pick up the master key, the big key, from his pocket. And what a big key does is that it will open some locks, some chests, and just some doors that only it can open, such as this lock. Now you can just go in a regular software, but you can also just cheat a little bit and get the rooms first, and then talk to him. Thank you, Link. I had a feeling you were getting close. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst from afar. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Alright. Let's get out of here before the wizard knows. I know a secret path, but first we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. And now she will just follow you. She cannot be harmed. She's just taking the same route you are walking. So, nothing special with that. But we have to go to the first floor, as she said. And actually quite a long road there. So I'll just cut here until I reach the point.